what I find infuriating about this whole TikTok ban is that it's being dictated by people who don't know or even give a shit about it of us. It's like, why do these people get to decide what we get access to? If you haven't heard already, the Supreme Court just decided to uphold the TikTok ban. So as of Sunday, the app is pretty much going away. And, you know, I just find it fucking like infuriating that these guys get to make up shit and then say, oh, it's, we're protecting you from China and stuff. Like, no, the fuck you're not. Like, no, the fuck you're not. You're not protecting anybody from anything. Kids can't go to school without getting shot up. You know, people can't be themselves without being demonized by like freaking Christian extremists. Um, People can't make any money, because you made everything too expensive. Can't buy a home. I can't, sort of shit, can't buy a home. You have all these problems that you guys refuse to fix. Like, it's always a back and forth with you guys, but somehow you unanimously decided, okay, you know what? TikTok is dangerous. Let's just ban it because, China and whatever. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You're mad because, you're really mad about this app because we're talking to each other about like things you don't want us to talk about. Okay? You're mad about this app because we're talking about you. We're talking about the government. We're talking about how fair, you know, life is here in the US. You're talking about like how CEOs and people in power, how they're screwing us all over. And we're talking about how like those same CEOs and politicians are using identity politics to pit each other against one another. And you don't like that. So you guys made up some bullshit about, Binance, being, the enemy because it belongs to China. And meanwhile, we are on Red Note, which by the way, I got a profile there too. So same handle, everything. Um, Meanwhile, over in Red Note, everybody's, you go over there and we see China for what it really is. You know, our entire lives we've been buying into this whole propaganda like, oh my God, China is like this terrible enemy of the state and blah, 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 this and that and everything. And, you go over there and everybody's like, be able to afford food, have decent cars, you know, living like a life that we should be living. But, you know, forget all that. So I genuinely cannot stand our system. I really can't stand our fucking system. It's like, why do you exist? The only reason why you exist is like to exploit people, you know? And it's like you have a history of fucking people over, you know, whether it is through Jim Crow, slavery, or whatever, stealing of land, taking women's rights away, being discriminatory towards gay and trans people, depriving people the opportunity to make it in society. And I don't know, man. I'm so so sick of this country, man. I don't know. Anyways, here are my socials. Everything right here. Follow me, please. I'll be there. And, on Saturday, we will have our last stream. So look forward to that. And otherwise, man, see you guys on the other side. Take care.